Time now for the Crusaders TV Player of the Week, and for the week of February 3rd to the 10th, it's for Tyler Maltby. 3 games, he had 2 goals and 3 assists. And Tyler, you're also named the League Player of the Week. How does that feel when you're honored by the entire AJHL?
Yeah, well, that's my first one of those I think I ever got in my AJ career. So yeah, it was nice, good feeling. I mean, it's nice getting recognized, I guess. I thought I've put up a decent amount of points this year, so yeah, it's always nice getting one of those. All
right, so the weekend series against Drayton Valley at a home and home. Things didn't go your way Friday night, but you come back the next night, get a big victory in an emotional game. I guess what was missing maybe in Friday's loss compared to Saturday's win?
You know, I just think we showed up in Drayton Valley a little flat, like little flat-footed. I think the urgency wasn't exactly there, but I think we held our own for a lot of the game, but then they just got away from us a little bit. But then we came into Saturday knowing what we needed to do, and as I'm sure you've heard, a lot of stuff went on during that game, and we were able to get on the power play quite a bit, and we were able to take advantage of it. And it definitely got our power play confidence up, and I feel like that's huge going forward, especially in the playoffs.
Hey, well, let's talk about Friday in terms of the assists that you put up. 3 assists in that game. Maybe for you personally, what was going right in your game?
I think usually I'm not the one to dish the puck as much as shoot it for, but I think I was getting keyed on a lot, and it was opening a lot of space. I was on me, Ty, and Roddy have been doing pretty well together. Roddy and Ty were able to find themselves in good spots, and I was able to just make a couple quick little pop passes to them for good open shots, and they were able to capitalize. So I think that it's going well, and that we're moving the puck really well, and that should look good going forward.
And then Saturday, you pick up 2 goals, your 34th and 35th goals on the season. Just talk about those scoring plays.
Yeah, first was was the first goal of the game. I remember I was kind of getting into it with one of their players going down the ice, and I was able to score, just going hard to the net. And then second was a power play goal. Like I said, we were on the power play a lot, and just going to the net hard and kind of trying to jam in rebounds. It was kind of a broken play. The puck just popped me, and I was able to find the net and just keep going hard to the net. I think that's what's important.
And I'll ask you one question on Saturday's game. It was an emotional game and an interesting one to say the least. But Ryan Cooper, I spoke with him, and he said that after that line brawl seemed to spark you guys, almost kind of woke you up a bit, and you guys really never looked back.
Yeah, not that we take it as any sort of disrespect. I mean, I can understand their anger and things like that, but I think that when things like that happen, it adds a little hatred to the game, and you want it that much more, I think. And we were able, like I said, to step on the power play for a longer period of time than most kids are ever used to, and I think we knew that this was make or break the game. Like, we had to get a couple here, and we were able to do that, and I think our confidence level was pretty high there for the rest of the game, and we just never looked back.
And a midweek game in Olds you guys picked up a 4-3 victory, got out to a great lead, and Olds chipped away at it. But why were you guys successful Tuesday night in Olds on the road?
I think that we were just really hard on our forecheck. I think that we're a bigger, stronger team than most teams in our league. I think we have a lot of size, especially up front, and if we're able to get in there on the forecheck and cause some havoc, I think we can cause some turnovers, and then we can have puck possession for long periods of time, which ends up wearing down on teams. I think that's one thing that we have to continue to do, and we have to continue to do consistently throughout the rest of the year if we want to make a run at it going into the playoffs.
You're going to see Olds again next week. Bonneville, another home and home against the Pontiacs this weekend, and a chance to really close the gap between you and Bonneville in the standings. You guys can catch Bonneville for 4th and get some home ice advantage for the first round of the playoffs. But what are going to be some keys against the Pontiacs? It's been a while since you've seen them, and they've been playing some pretty good hockey.
Yeah, for sure. They're a really good team. I think that Bonneville Sherwood Park's kind of a bit of a rivalry, so I think that we're going to go into the games knowing ready what we have to do, and I think that it's 2 big, gritty teams going at it. I think it's just going to be whoever's battling harder, who's ever willing to win those smaller battles is going to come out victorious. But I think we've had Bonneville's number since the beginning of the year. I think we're 4-0 against them so far, so we'll look to extend that, but they're going to definitely come out hard, so we're going to have to be ready.
And you go up against Bobby McMahon. You guys are 1-2 in league goal scoring, and even with the game in Olds, you had the top scorers going at it. What's that matchup like when you go up against a guy or several guys that are in the league leader categories?
Yeah, Bobby's a good guy. I mean, Bobby's on my line at Team Canada West there, so I know him pretty well. But yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a competition going on there. We talked about it when we were at Team Canada, and he's like, we're always just trying to keep up with each other. And I've been able to squeeze out a couple more goals here recently, so I got a couple on him. But it's definitely noticeable. But try and keep that not too not too in your head, so that you're just focusing on getting that W for sure.
And a couple more for you here, Tyler. And then the next Monday Family Day game against the Olds Grizzlies. Once again, bit of a different environment, I guess, because you don't normally play Monday afternoon games. You do get the Sunday afternoon, but how fun is it going to be playing here on Family Day?
Oh, it should be good. Hopefully hopefully a lot of people come out to that, and hopefully get some family members out to that for sure. It's always fun. I mean, I remember last year I had a kid living with me, so his whole family was coming out to the games to watch. So yeah, it's always a good time, and hopefully we can get the W for all the family members here.
And for you, how do you continue the success that you've had this recent week and really find your stride going into the playoffs?
Yeah, it's really important, I think, especially like you said with playoffs coming up. I think just consistency and keep driving the net, doing all the things I've been doing so far. I mean, it's been working pretty well, and obviously it's going to get tougher moving into the playoffs. All those little battles are going to get that much harder, but I think that just keep working hard, not taking any shortcuts and practicing things like that, and playoffs should come soon, and we should be ready. Tyler
Maltby, your Crusaders TV Player of the Week, and as well the AJHL Canalta Hotels Player of the Week. Crusaders home to Bonnyville on Saturday. They get the Pontiacs Friday night in Bonnyville, and then Olds on Family Day Monday. Tyler, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.